Now, how is this?
Hey up troops, welcome back to the Latana Army. I'm Lit and this is Fortnite Save the World. And what I want to check out today is Survivor Squads and how to efficiently level up your heroes. Because so many people get this bit wrong in the game. And you know what they do is they just think if they level the character up to say a 106 or even higher, then that's what's actually going to make them even better. And that's not always the case. That's not how this works. So the way that Survivor Squads work, let's just jump down here a second. So if you look on there, let's just remember this. So health, 93,527. And if you look on there, you've got a shield of 31,527 as well. So they're both really good. And if you look at these are the fort stats that you've got on there as well. So you've got fortitude, you've got offense, you've got resistance, and you've got tech. Now there's a tooltip telling you what each one of those does. So if you look at the first one there, you've got increased health and your health regenerate, which is what the F does, the fortitude. Offense, so that's like your attack, if you like. So increased range and melee weapon damage by 1% per point. You've got resistance, so increased shield and regen rate by 1% per point. And if you look on there as well, you've got tech, increased trap damage and ability damage, gadget damage, and healing done by 1% per point. Now, these, you know, overall, you don't have to get bogged down in numbers. As you know, with my channel, I play a lot for fun, so I don't like to get bogged down in numbers. But Survivor Squads are going to make a huge impact on your character. So let's just have a quick look at this. So let's just take, I don't know, let's just take a lowly soldier that we've got. Oh, I've not done up yet. So we'll take this guy. So we'll take Stars and Stripes Jonesy. Everyone loves Jonesy. And then what we'll do, if you look on there, so 30,483. And his shield is 10,161. So if I were to just upgrade him a little bit, so let's just put his skills up by, let's take him up to that level 5. Can we get to 5? So 5. If we go over to this tab on the top, so when you first get into the game, you've got all these tabs along the top. If you go to squads in the game instead, and then you click on this one, Survivor Squads, this is where it all happens. Now, if we go over to, I've emptied this squad out on purpose. Now, take note of the level up at the top there. So our home base power is 72 at the moment. And I've left the Corps of Engineering completely out at the minute. So if we just click on here, what I've actually got is a load of empty slots that I can fill up. Now, when you first start, you might only have, you know, 1 or 2 of these opened up. So this is like later on in the game. But early on, it's nice and simple. You'll just have 1 or 2 slots. Now, the first slot you've got to choose is your leader slot. Now, this one's important. So you click on there, and this will give you a list of leaders. Now, these are a completely different set of heroes to what your actual squad members are. So they're completely different. So if we go on here onto leader, it'll bring you up a little box down here on the right. Now, I usually sort by leader slot match. And what you actually want to do is you're looking for this little cog symbol here. So this little cog symbol that's in the game for the Corps of Engineering, you've got on there, look, if I click this guy, Jeeve Sobs, and then what this guy actually does, it's got his personality in there, so he's a dreamer, and it's got here, leader match engineer, so tick, tick. So we can select him, there we go, and you can level these up just like we saw with the heroes. So if I click on him and go upgrade and inspect, we can actually, look, we can evolve him, and we can actually level him up. So we just click evolve there, look, and you just level up. Now look at the hero power up at the top. So if you look on there, that power level 74, if you look, so if you look, this little bar that's here, this little white bar starts to fill up. Now let's just go quickly back to our hero that we saw earlier. So if we go back to Stars and Stripes Jonesy a second, and if you look at the impact on that, 11,479, and this has gone up to 35,765. So that's already made a bigger impact of what we're going to use in game. And this is the character you're going to be seeing in the actual game. So let's go back to squads then. So, and we'll just put another one in. If we go back over here. Now, these are your squad members. So what you do, you just do exactly the same. You click on there, so click the little plus symbol, and you put one of your squad members in there. Now, when you're choosing the squad member, if you click this little button down in the bottom right, so this little sort button here, and get it to here, leader personality match. Now, I usually do that first of all. Now, if I've not got a personality match, then usually I will just go for another one of the highest rarity. But rarity comes first, so always go for the highest rarity first, and then go for the leader personality match. So in fact, let's have a look. If we go to rarity instead, this might be an easier way to do it. So we'll go rarity, look, and we'll put him in there. We'll sort that, and now this has gone up. And we do that, so select him. So we'll put another one in there. Look, so all I'm looking for now, this is the personality match here, this little swirly symbol that you've got on there. This is one that says he's a dreamer, if you remember, when we clicked on him. So what we'll do, we'll click on these. Look, I don't know how a smasher's a dreamer, but this smasher is quite deep. So So what we do, look, is put these on here. Now, I'm currently in the process of leveling all of these up. There we go.
Team ever.
And we just put all these in here, all the ones that are dreamers. There we go, and there we go. Now, what you've got is you get different matches for different things. So, for example, if I were to get this 7th slot open, which I'm very close to doing, I'm 1 skill point off opening that one. But if I do, then I get this look. So I get 7 out of 7 personality match. But what I've also got on there as well is trap damage. So because I've got 3 heroes in there that have got the trap damage on there, I get plus 5% trap damage on there. So if you look, I've got traps, and traps. So this little symbol here on the right hand side, that is actually trap damage, and if I match 3 of those up, I get plus 5% to all my traps for all my heroes. So this is huge, and it doesn't even matter what class you're using, or if you're using an Outlander or a Ninja or a Constructor, it doesn't matter, that will apply to all of them. So that's pretty awesome in itself. You can also apply that as well to range damage as well, and look what you've got on there. Now I wouldn't try and fill all these up. You can do it, but it's difficult, it's tricky, and you're going to do that over time. It's going to take you a long time. In fact, if I start with, I wouldn't even focus on that. Focus on getting A, the highest rarity that you can get in there, and then B, the highest, the personality match in there secondly as well. So let's just go to another squad that we've got. Now this squad, for example, now this one's the one that I'm doing up at the minute, the Gadgeteers. So this is my leader right here. So if we look at her, so this is Kelly Flack Solek, and if you look on there, she's like a scientist. So what I've done, I've matched up this little plane symbol here. So I've matched this up with this little plane symbol that she's got there. The next thing that I need to match is her personality up. So these little chevrons that we've got here is the next thing that I need to match all these other guys with. And if you look, I've only actually got 2 people there who actually match her personality, which is fine. That's not the end of the world. But what I've also got on there, I've got other matches. So this one here, trap durability, I've got matched up on there. Now these guys, if you look, they've got the little symbol from before. A lot of these guys are dreamers. So we don't actually want all dreamers in there. Do you know, if I can get a different, when I'm opening llamas and I keep saying I'm looking for survivor squads, survivors, this is actually why. What I'm actually looking for is people, look, with these 2 chevrons who I can put here instead. Now, if we look at this one, so she doesn't really fit this squad at all. So she's not got the match there, look, and she's not got the match there. But she is a legendary. So if I go to here, not upgrade and inspect at all. If I click on her and go to change, and then this is how I actually came about using her. So if I go to select, if I go to sort by leader personality match. So I have a look first to see if I've got a personality match. I haven't, so I haven't got them at all. I haven't got any epics anymore. I got rid of all those. But if I had got an epic, I wouldn't slot that because I would still go with the legendaries where I can. Now, if you've not got any legendaries or you've not got any of the higher rarity, just put your highest rarity in there. That's the most key thing. Go for the highest rarity first. That's priority number 1. Then after that, if I've not got that, then I go for this little match here. So now I see if they've got any chevrons. So that's number 2. So have they got any of the chevrons? Well, none of these have got them that aren't being used already. Look, these ones have got the chevrons, but I've got them 2 in there already. So I've got nobody available who's got the chevrons who I can put in there as well. So we have to leave that as is. So because this one's got the ability bonus damage on there as well, so you get the ability damage bonus on there. So all my ability damage is going to be up. So this one's worth leveling up. So all I would do there, look, upgrade and inspect again, start leveling her up. I don't know why the image goes down there after that. I have no idea. So we'll just level her up as well. Evolve. And then just keep going again, just exactly the same. Just level her up. What you'll tend to find is it's the same like it is with weapons. I'm going to do a weapon guide probably tomorrow, so keep a lookout for that. But when you're leveling up survivors, if you're in Stonewood, take them up to level 10. So when you're looking at here, like I've just done with that one, look. Nope, wrong one. So if we click on that one and we go to upgrade and inspect, then if you look on here, look, she's level 20. But what you want to be doing is taking them up. If you're in Stonewood to level 10, if you're in Plankerton, take them up to level 20. And if you're in Canny Valley, then take them up to 30. Now, I've just hit Twine, so you can see how behind I am with this. So if we level that up, look, we level up. Look, we've got 1 million survivor XP there still to spend. So I've got a lot of work to do. I'm just farming pure drops of rain to get all these guys up. So we take her up there, look, and now she's level 30, because I'm farming Canny Valley at the moment for pure drops of rain, so 30 is a good level for her to be at. Now, with your leaders are slightly different. Your leaders actually want to be one above that. If you're in Plankerton, then what you want to be doing, your survivors want to be at 20, and then your leaders want to be at 30. And if you're in Canny Valley, try and get your leaders up to 40, and then try and get all your squad members up to 30 for that one as well. So that just, like I said, that's just a basic guide on how to actually, you know, what you should be doing with them to get them up, to get the personalities to match. So just to quickly go over that again then. So the first thing you want to look for is the, if they've got the personality match first. So look, so they're there, I've got the Scout, and I've got the Scout. So she's a perfect leader for that. That's how you match the leaders up. Scouting party, that goes great. Now, if I wanted to change your outlook, I could put this guy in who's a much, much higher level. The only problem is all my dreamers I've got used up in another group. That's the only reason I've not used him, which is why I've changed it over to this character. So what we've actually got there is scouting party, and then look, we've got the adventurous personality there with the little triangle. So then I'll look for the highest rarity again. So highest rarity, personality match, and then if I've got the trap damage as well, that's great. But rarity first, guys, because you're going to get more bonuses from a legendary than you are from a matching epic, for example, or a matching blue. So a lot of people get that wrong, but definitely make sure rarity comes first when it comes to these guys. So if you look at this overall then, I'm power level 79. So if we go to the map now and we go to Twine Peaks, and this applies everywhere, if you look now, level 79, I can do more missions than what I could before. Because look, I can now do these 76 missions. Alright, maybe not that one, but I can do these 76 missions and I can do these absolutely fine. Now let's just take that squad out just 1 second. So if I were to remove that EMT squad, for example, let's just remove this one. So clear all. There you go, back. I'm now 73. That's the difference it makes to your stats. And all these fort stats that were on here, so look at this, all the fort stats have actually gone down. Now, if we were to put that back in fact, let's just quickly look at the map. I'll just show you the map as well. So if you look at the map now, all of a sudden, these missions that were showing up as we could do them are now showing that we're underpowered because we haven't got the squads up. So if we go back then into the squads and we actually put them back in, so let's just quickly put them back in there now. I know which ones I have of these, so this will be
We're in it together.
Put you in there, put you in there, you in there, you in there,
get it done.
You in there, and you in there. And what I'm going to be doing later on is actually leveling these up as well. Now look at that, level 79. So that is huge. So that makes a massive difference. Okay then, so if we look at the map then, what we've actually got there is, look, power level 79, which means all these quests down here, and I'm almost at 80, look. So if you look down here, these 82s we can't do, these are still all red. But look, so all these power level 76 missions now we can do. Opens up your map, you're not showing as underpowered, people aren't going to get annoyed when you jump into missions. Like if I jumped into this one, for example, at the power level I'm at, probably going to have a bit of a hard time of it because my power level is not up there just yet. Now, if we take that survivor squad out completely, so let's just take the EMT squad out, clear all, and we go back, look at our power level at the top, 73. That's a huge difference. So if we go back into Twine Peaks after that, and we look at these missions that we had before, look, all these 76s are now coming up red and telling us that we're underpowered. So let's just pop these back in. So Survivor Squad, this will only take a second. Survivor Squad there.
Good
put these
team.
back in.
We'll get it done.
There we
We'll
go.
get it done.
Teamwork.
We'll get it done.
All for one.
And there you go. So that is 79. Now, if you were to do another Survivor up in that section, look. So upgrade and inspect. So we'll evolve that one as well. Why not? Level them up. And bearing in mind, I need to get these up to that level 40 now. So I am so behind. But I've got 1 million Survivor XP to actually spend. So we've got plenty to actually get us around there. I just need pure drops of rain to get us up there. And look at the difference. So we were just on a little slither of 79 and just leveling up that one survivor out of all these. Look, we've got all these survivors in there, but that one survivor has given us 1 bar in there. So it's dead easy to actually level up and do it that way. But that is what's going to make your heroes much, much more powerful and much, much more efficient. If you look, like these all shoot up now after that, which makes it a lot better. So guys, hopefully that has helped you. You know, if you look now, so my fortitude is now 1487, offense is 1307, resistance is 1351, and the tech is 1346. But look at the impact of what your actual fort stats have on a character. So if you go to squads and look down here, yeah, so if you look at there, fortitude 1076. So 1076 of that fortitude score is coming from my survivor squad. So let's go back to heroes again. Look at that. So it's 1487. Yeah, so 1476 of that is purely coming from survivor squads, just to give you an idea of just how much impact they have. Alright then, troops, well I hope that's been helpful. As I said, I'm just trying to do some little guides. I'm trying to go back to my roots a little bit and kind of just make some guides for entry-level people or newer players, or especially you guys in Plankton, because I think that's an area where the game starts to kind of get really good, because you're kind of just starting to learn the ropes now. You're learning your way around the game, and it's little things like this I think that actually help. You know, now that you can go away after this video, I'm hoping, and work on your survivor squads and make your characters really, really beefy and make them really, really tough. So massive, massive thanks for watching, guys. If you're not part of the Latana army already, make sure you hit that subscribe button as you leave. And as you know, I say on every video, you're always welcome to come and join the Discord. I put a link in every single video down below. I just want to say as well, a huge thank you to my Patreons. After yesterday's live stream, we got an extra 3 or 4 new Patreons. I've not added you all into the descriptions yet and changed your name, so make sure you guys contact me via DM so that I can give you all the privileges that you guys are supposed to get and that you're owed. And guys, I will catch you on the next video. Thanks for watching this, guys.